I'm going to bring you along while I make some beet kvass. Now, why would you want to drink beet kvass? Beet kvass is full of beneficial bacteria and yeast. It's a fermented drink, and in drinking it, you are helping to balance the beneficial bacteria in your gut. So I drink this regularly, perhaps 4 to 5 times a week. So when I make beet kvass, I make it 3 jars at a time. Now in these jars is city water that I have filtered and has been on my counter for approximately 48 hours. I have an extra jar here. I have 5 relatively large beets that are washed. I have whey. I extract my whey from kefir, so I will use the whey in each jar. I also have Himalayan pink salt, which I will use as well. I will bring you back once I have chopped up all my beets. I'm not going to peel the beets. I'm just going to chop, I will chop these ends off, but I won't peel it. So let me bring you back when I'm all done that. As you see, I've chopped my beets. I chopped for the 5th. I'm going to see if I can get away without chopping that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put beets into each jar with water. Once I do that, I will add my whey and my salt to each jar. So let's get started. Let's just get the whey and the salt to the back of the counter because I don't need it at the moment. So there we go. Right. There. So I usually use about that much. I'm now going to pour my water into the mason jar. What I'll do, I'll bring you back when I have all 3 jars filled with the beets and the water. So I have the beets in all of the jars with the water, and yes, I did have to cut up that 5th beet. Anyway, no biggie. So I'm now going to add whey. Now I extract my whey from milk kefir because kefir has many, many more beneficial bacteria and yeast. It has so much more than yogurt. However, if you want to extract whey from yogurt, by all means, that is still beneficial. So I am going to add 1/4 cup of whey to each jar. So I'll do that. Here we go. That's a little high, that jar, but oh well. I might take some away and put it into this jar. So let's do that. Just balance it out a little bit better. Maybe we'll put a bit in here. Okay, I think that's good. I'll put my whey aside. Now I'm going to take 1/2 tablespoon of Himalayan pink salt and put it in each jar. Okay, I'm sure you could use a little less, and I'm sure you could use a little more. So 1/2 tablespoon to each jar. Now I have another chopstick that I would ordinarily stir it with, but it's dirty. So I'm going to have to use my stainless steel chopstick here. I'm going to stir each one. Okay. I've seen a video where the person who's making the video dissolves their salt in their whey. That's probably a very good idea. So I'll bring you back when I have sufficiently stirred all of these. I've sufficiently stirred my beet kvass, so I'm going to put a cap on each. Whoa! Yikes. I'm going to put a cap on each jar. Okay. I'm going to leave this on the counter for 2 days and have it ferment. After the 2 days, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. As I finish each jar, I will fill it up again and put it back in the refrigerator and use the next jar. So each set of beets will be used twice. I recommend beet kvass as a means of getting your gut bacteria into balance. I've been making beet kvass for a good couple of years now, and I really like it. I do have a tasting video. I'll put an iCard above, and you can go and see that video. So please give beet kvass a try. It is very nutritious.